Okay, so I got back my first kiln haul ever, and this isn't everything, but it's almost everything. So I thought I'd give you a little tour of everything I made in my first batch of doing ceramics. I think it's appropriate to probably show you the very first girl I made. She is so cute. She's made out of a reclaimed clay, so it was a total surprise that she had all these little grog freckles, and she has such a cute little pout because, well, I don't actually have a story for her. So, it could either be that she's not happy with the bouquet that you gave her, or she's not happy that you didn't accept her flowers. Either way, you can kind of make up her own story, but she has this really cute little lace dress. She has the little red Mary Janes, and I also love this kind of satin patina turquoise grass that I did instead of like a typical grass color. I also just love the combo of kind of shiny and matte glazes and underglazes, and I also made my first attempt at spray painting the little cheeks, and I think it came out really cute. I think my only thing that I would fix about her is I wish that I had gone a little bit darker on her lip color. I think I was just a little bit afraid of going too bright and too bold because I generally personally like to wear more subtle lip colors. And then the second girl that I made was this little doom scroller, as I like to call her. She's so cute because she is kind of wearing these little bralette and bloomers, and she has these kind of transparent or translucent little socks with the turquoise, and she's scrolling on her phone. It's kind of like she's watching a TikTok or a reel. And this is the first one where I kind of painted on the eyebrows, and I'm really happy about that. And you can also see that she does have a darker kind of lip color, and she also has, it's kind of a more complex pose, but at the same time extremely stable. And then I made my first and only functional object, and that would be this beautiful vase. I am so stoked about the way this one turned out because I just love the color palette. It's a little bit more pastel-y, a little bit more uniform, and it has this accent turquoise color. Yeah, so her face is mostly painted with underglazes, but I did put glaze in her eyes and her blonde hair. And then for the rest of it, it's completely painted with glazes. So I think I had some pretty nice outcomes. I love this yellow. And then the part that I really like is the fact that these flowers are half matte and then half shiny. She is just so cute and so substantial. I love that about her. And then the last part of this haul is a little hard to show you, but essentially, this is the only girl that I've made thus far out of white clay. She's really cute because she's got the tiny little French eyebrows, a curl in her hair, and I'm a big fan of her outfit. She's wearing this little like fur coat, some flared kind of tie-dye jeans, and some leather gloves. The leather gloves are because I messed up on painting her hands and some of the glaze just dribbled down, so I had to make that choice, but I'm pretty happy about it because it is a very fall winter outfit regardless. Essentially, the way that this one is meant to be arranged is she is walking two dogs. So I'll show you the two dogs that I made. I haven't bought the ribbon that I want for their collars, but this is my dog Puffin and his best friend Wonton, and I love that the colors are so accurate to their actual colorings, and they even have matching pink buttholes, which I think is so cute. So yeah, I'm super happy with how these turned out, and I hope to be able to show you many kiln hauls in the future. I'm working on some super exciting ideas right now. So I am headed to the studio right now, and today I wanted to do something a little bit bigger than usual. I wanted to use this kind of like new slab building technique that I've been learning and applying it to something much larger. So I think my previous sculptures were sitting around 7 to 8 inches, inches, and now I want to try making one that's a bit bigger, so maybe like about a foot to like 14 inches tall. I'm kind of nervous about how that's going to turn out because I think things need to dry pretty evenly, but also at the same time though, I want things to feel a little bit more substantial. Girl, and I really want her to have a back piece. It's July 4th and we're headed to the pool. It's also Puffin's birthday, so Omar just took him out on a walk, but unfortunately he can't come with us to the pool, and it's also really, really hot today, so probably best that he doesn't go because his hair is very dense. But yeah, we're gonna meet our friends Joe and John at the pool. We're all bringing some games because that's like our joint favorite activity. We are bringing Carcassonne. We're just gonna sunbathe. It's not even really my thing, but I'm gonna try to enjoy the sun. I'm like the type of person that gets really irritated when I get really hot and sweaty and humid, so wish me luck. This is the fit. I have honestly a full Zara outfit right now. Skirt, and then this belt, and then this top, and then I have my swimsuit underneath, which is from For Love and Lemons. Our friends are a little bit late, so we're gonna watch some of the TV show that we're watching right now, The Recruit.
Desperately need to clean that screen. We're here at the pool. We got our friends with us.
Yay. I have nothing to say, I'm hot. I'm like...
Yep.
We are headed to Omer's family barbecue. Same outfit, and this time I have these earrings that I got from Edmay. It's like a Canadian-based designer, and they're fully made out of beads. Super, super cute, and also really light, which I really like because sometimes I feel like bigger or longer earrings kind of weigh me down. But yeah, that's my fit. And then let me show you something really cute. I cut up this beautiful fruit plate, and I feel like the best way to make it look just really put together is to cut out little shapes. So beautiful.
We have saffron ice cream and tea.
It's 4th of July and we had to cover our dog's ears because he's so activated by the fireworks. Understandably so.
happily biking. Puffin's having the time of his life, I just know it. He loves being outside, loves exploring, sniffing. I gotta catch up to Z.
Breakfast is served. We have this really delicious drink, which is matcha with coconut water and oat milk. And then we have yellow peaches and shucked cherries, some homemade whipped cream, and then our homemade protein waffles. A little sunshade is always nice. I've been trying to look up some journaling inspo because I can kind of be an anxious journaler. I think especially waking up in the morning, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what to write about. Something that I do like to do, which is like a very laid out way of reflecting on a period of time, is the rose, bud, and thorn. Seriously, like something that I do all the time, especially every birthday, every new year. The rose is essentially the best thing that's happened during that period of time. The thorn is the worst thing that's happened. The bud is something that you're looking forward to. So I think I can speak to this a little bit for my half of 2026. My rose would definitely be getting married. I haven't posted anything about it yet on YouTube. On reflection for the wedding, it was honestly just my personal perfect day. I think it's genuinely the best day of my life because how could it not be when you're literally gathering every single person that you love so dearly and bringing them into one space. And you know, I didn't get to meet some of my husband's like best friends before, so just having everyone there together, including my parents, was truly just the most perfect day. And I felt beautiful, and we essentially DIY'd the whole thing, and my mother helped me to decorate this arch over here, and we did an incredible job, if I could say so myself. We just danced the night away and had so much fun and had so many emotional moments. And my best friend from high school, who's also my best friend now, she's also a tattoo artist, but she wrote the most stunning speech that I could have ever asked for. I feel so honored to have such words like spoken about me and about our relationship. So that was really, really special. And of course, just sharing my vows with my now husband was really amazing. So yeah, just the best day ever. And if you ever have any hesitations about doing a small wedding, I would just say do it. Gather your village. I didn't want to have photos with people that I wasn't sure if they were going to be in my life for a long time. So I'm really, really happy with keeping my guest list to about like 30 people. And another rose that I have been documenting pretty well is my ceramics journey. I have just absolutely fallen in love with ceramics, and I'll say it a million times, so I'm just so happy to finally have a hobby that I feel like I can pour myself into artistically. I feel like it speaks to me. I think it speaks with me. And so yeah, those are like just the two best things that have happened in the past half year. For my thorn of the first half of 2026, I think my industry has been a little bit rocky, and I feel like a lot of people maybe can relate to this because the economy is not doing so great. And so I think we've all kind of had to reprioritize and figure out what we want to spend on. And of course, what I do as a tattoo artist, it is a luxury. And I always tell my clients, I would much rather you pay your bills and pay your rent and eat and, you know, fill your cup with friends and family before you come and get a tattoo, because a tattoo will always be there waiting for you. I totally understand it, but it's also been tough for my career and also my career trajectory as well. So that's been something that I've been exploring a lot. Of course, now picking up this amazing new hobby, ceramics, but knowing that I don't want to monetize it has kind of put a little bit of internal anxiety and pressure not knowing what I should pour my time into. And so with that, I think money is pretty important, but it's not everything. So I'm trying to keep those two things in mind, and I'm trying to do a very delicate dance of what that looks like as a self-employed artist. Last but not least, my favorite, which is bud. I think my bud for the year is definitely doing our honeymoon. So we're going to be going to Asia. We're going to be doing Japan and Taiwan in the fall, and I'm so excited about that because we're going to be celebrating our 5th year anniversary there as well. I'm going to be seeing my grandparents for the first time in 10 years, and also just to frolic a little bit. It's been a long time since I've done a trip that didn't include some kind of work or some kind of work for my partner, so I think it'll be very healing for both of us. So yeah, those are my 2026 half-year reflections. Hopefully I'll be able to meet you for another Rosebud and Thorn at the end of this year. Puffin is so cute right now. He's blending in with the toys, cutting Puffin's nails.